Wenyenchi, how are you doing? How are you? I hope you're fine. Now, yesterday, or is it a day before yesterday, Dr. Oburu Oginga, the current party leader of ODM, went guns blazing at those who are calling him illegitimate party leader just because he was not elected, telling them that he is going to call the NDC soon and is ready to meet them at the ballot, saying in his language that he is not afraid of anyone. Here's the video of the same.
But those who are saying that Oburu is not validly elected, I challenge them. If they say it is NDC, let us go with them to NDC. I will call it very soon. And
Kenyan politics has one rule that never changes. When a party founder ages, the knives come out. ODM is now officially at that stage. Oburu Oginga has stepped forward, chest out, political boots on, and said, "Bring it on. I will call the NDC. I will floor you very soon." That statement alone tells you something important. ODM is no longer united. It is mobilizing. And when politicians start daring each other publicly, elections are no longer about democracy. They are about numbers, muscle, procedure, and who controls the floor. Why is Oburu feeling threatened despite acting confident? Let's start with Oburu. He insists he is the party leader. Even as critics argue, he was never elected through a proper National Delegates Convention, NDC. Now, here's the key political truth. If your position is unquestionable, you don't dare people to challenge you. You ignore them. The fact that Oburu is welcoming an NDC, is issuing threats of flooring opponents, and responding directly to social media posts, meaning he knows the ground is shifting. And that ground is called Babu Owino. For years, Babu was seen as loud and predictable, too radical for party elders. But politics is about timing, not personality. Right now, Babu Owino has three things Oburu lacks. Number one, energy and symbolism. Babu represents urban youth, street politics, social media mobilization, a post-Raila ODM future. His post after Raila, Babu, Bila Babu, Tabu, was not a joke. It was a soft launch. And the second thing Babu has is numbers at delegate level. ODM delegates today are younger, urban, more radical, less patient with elite deals. If ODM ever truly goes to an open NDC, Babu is not coming as an MP, he is coming as a movement inside the party. The third thing that he has is the anti-establishment mood. ODM grassroots are increasingly uneasy with broad-based government, quiet cooperation with State House, party decisions made in boardrooms. Babu feeds directly on that anger. That makes him dangerous. Now, here's where reality checks fantasy. Babu Owino may have the crowd, Oburu has the structure. And in Kenyan party politics, structure beats popularity 9 times out of 10. Oburu controls, number one, party bureaucracy, NEC influence, National Election Commission influence, NDC timing, accreditation of delegates, venue, logistics, and security. And yes, history tells us something else can also be deployed. The mention of men in black is not paranoia. ODM, like many Kenyan parties, has a history where NDCs are delayed, venues are switched, delegates are locked out, security intervenes. This is not theory. We have precedent. After Jaramogi Oginga Odinga died in 1994, Ford Kenya was the largest opposition party. Two camps emerged. Raila Odinga, youthful, radical, mass-based. Michael Kijana Wamalwa, a light but establishment friendly. In 1995, a Ford Kenya election was held. What followed? Violent clashes, armed youth groups, delegates beaten, venues invaded, elections contested violently. Raila eventually forced Wamalwa out, but at a huge cost. Ford Kenya split, party weakened, opposition fractured. That fight reshaped Kenyan politics forever. ODM is walking the same road. Founder stepping back. Power vacuum. Generational clash. Elite versus grassroots. And by stepping back, I mean he passed on. Oburu represents continuity and control. Babu represents disruptions and takeover. And history shows us when institutions are weak, muscles fills the gap. Babu can win only if NDC is open and transparent, delegates are freely accredited, voting is secret, security is neutral. But Kenyan politics is allergic to ifs. Oburu doesn't need applause, he needs numbers on paper. Friendly NEC, control of procedure, strategic postponements, technical disqualifications, and possibly a chaotic NDC that breaks momentum. This is not dirty politics. This is a standard operating procedure. ODM is no longer debating leadership. It is debating what kind of party it wants to be, a controlled inheritance or a chaotic rebirth. If the NDC happens cleanly, Babu Owino becomes unstoppable. If the system intervenes, Oburu survives. But ODM fractures. And Kenya has seen this movie before. In 1995, Ford Kenya never recovered. The question now is simple. Will ODM learn from history or repeat it with better suits and darker glasses? That's all from HiiStory. Until next time, adios. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and let's have more ears listening to HiiStory. Thank you.